aboard. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Hey guys, me host Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's Ahsoka Tano. So this is Ahsoka Tano from Mandalore, a part of Season 7 of the Clone Wars. And this is the final time we see Ahsoka in the Clone Wars before Rebels. And we've also got the Darth Maul as well that goes with her, that we'll be reviewing as well in the coming days, so stay tuned for that. This is a part of the Vintage Collection. Now, I haven't really dipped my toes in Vintage Collection too much, but I really want to. 3.75-inch figures is where my love of Star Wars began, and is where Star Wars comes from, in my opinion. The 375-inch line is definitely nostalgic for me. It's my childhood right there, because I had a lot of figures that were 3.75 inch when I was a kid. Never really had 6-inch figures until a lot later. So this is definitely hitting the nostalgia factor. And of course, it's an Ahsoka. You guys know me. I have to collect every Ahsoka that comes out. I have a full Ahsoka collection right now. And I think I own every Ahsoka that has been released except for the original TVC release. That is the only one I don't have. So I even have like the first one they ever did with her and stuff. So I mean, I've got like every figure except one. So if I could ever track that down for good money, I would definitely do it, just so I can have a full, complete run. Same with Darth Maul. I've almost collected every Darth Maul going now, and I've got nearly all of the Darth Maul 3.75 inches, so I'm on the hunt for the final few. But anyway, today we're talking about Ahsoka, and like I say, this is the Mandalore version. She is number VC202 in the collection, and I'm loving this card back. It almost feels like a shame to rip it open. But you guys know me, I unbox things so you don't have to. I'm not an inbox collector by any means, so let's do this. Oh, as if 1,000 people at once all screamed out in terror. Oh yeah, she looks awesome. In fact, she wouldn't look out of place if you stood her with the Mandalorian. It does, the face on that, she looks very cool. She comes with her 2 new lightsabers as well with the blue blades. Not the white blades that she gets later on, or she has later on in Clone Wars and stuff, in Rebels and stuff. I would love them to make this a bit like a short animated TV series or a special about Ahsoka, and like where she gets those white blades from and stuff like that. Ooh, now I love 3.75 inch, but I am always scared to play with them. They're so fragile. But they're pretty durable. They are pretty good, to be honest. But yeah, I do get scared sometimes. So here is Ahsoka out of the packaging, and I'm loving that face sculpt, first of all. That face sculpt is beautiful. You'll see it a lot better when we get down to the desk cam. But yeah, they've done a real good job at bringing that to life, definitely. And yeah, she does look pretty cool. So this is the more maturer version of Ahsoka. There is a lot of QCR paint issues, though, which we have to talk about. Because it is pretty rough on here. This could be my particular figure. But yeah, there's a lot of scuffage going on the boots. There's a lot of paint app issues on there. I'll probably show you better on the desk cam. But yeah, there's some like black spots on the boots. And when you lift out the arms, you can see like there's big blobs of paint there. I'm not sure, they're definitely not meant to be there. I don't know, it's like they've painted it wrong almost. Because like you can see on both underarms it's the same. It's very weird. But it looks completely out of place, and it looks weird when her arms are down. I'm not sure if that's meant to be like an accessory armor piece or something, I doubt it, but... Articulation though, I love these little figures because they're so articulated. The head's on a ball joint so she can look up and down, left and right. Her arms lift up at the side hinge and also rotate. There's also the little elbow hinge, and the hands are on ball joints as well. You can crunch her around on that mid-abdomen crunch as well. And is there a further waist swivel? No, there's no further waist swivel, but that abdomen crunch does act as a swivel as well. Her legs do lift out as well as forwards, backwards. Not too much because of this piece around the middle is pretty tight. So it's going to cause a little bit of issue trying to pose her. But there is a top thigh cut. And she does have single hinge knees as well, which is pretty nice on little ball joints. So plenty of articulation there. And you can also rotate at the knee as well. And the feet are on rocker and pivot. And she does have display pegs that, should you wish to use, a display stand for her. Not that you're probably going to need to. I've never had real issues getting the TVC figures to stand. They usually stand pretty well. The only issue I find with TVC is the warping of the plastic. Like, I kind of want her legs a bit closer together. She's got quite a wide stance. So it's like, sometimes I would get a rubber band and put a tight rubber band around the top and bottom part of her legs like that, and it will slowly work them in so that she's got a bit of a closer stance. Makes her easier to stand. So she does come with her 2 lightsaber blades as well, so we can put one in that hand. Which is her fighting lightsaber, and then she has the secondary lightsaber, which we're going to put backwards into the other hand, which she uses as more of a defense piece. She normally uses that for defense, to block incoming strikes and things like that. So yeah, very cool. Gotta love Ahsoka. She's definitely my favourite character. As time's gone on, I've liked the character more and more, especially as she's got more mature and things. It's kind of like growing up alongside the character, to be honest. As when when it came out, she was pretty young, and now obviously she's like matured, and she's still hunting Ezra and things like that as well, which is very cool. She's not giving up on finding Ezra and Thrawn. So I'm very excited to see where all that goes. But guys, we'll head on down to the desk cam and take an up-close personal look at this Ahsoka so you can see her properly. So let's head on down to the desk cam!
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
So guys, here we have Ahsoka out of the packaging. She is awesome. Let's ditch the lightsabers for now so we can take a closer look at the character. So her figure is very nice, actually. They do always make Ahsoka look very cool. And this one in particular, I'm loving the face sculpt on there. That face sculpt is very pretty. They have done a great job at painting that up. Her eyes are nice and detailed as well, not very deadpan. It actually looks like there's life behind the eyes a little bit, which is hard to do on a 3-inch. This is what I'm talking about, by the way. Can you see there and there? I'm not sure if they're meant to be painted that colour, but it looks weird when you move the arm out. It does it on both sides as well. So I think it's meant to be there, but I think it's meant to be the bottom part of her costume, but it just looks very weird when you move the arms out. Like there's bits of brown underneath. Just looks very odd. But that is literally the only problem I've found. Everything else is pretty well done. That seems to be the only one on Ahsoka, really. The only problem I found. But yeah, she is a beautiful figure. And like I say, they've done a great job with her. And I'm so glad, because I've needed an updated version of Ahsoka, especially a TVC multi-articulated one for photography and stuff. So I'm glad we've finally got this awesome 3-inch version. I'm definitely going to try and pick up some of the TVC playsets as well, because I would like some more photography, because obviously my dioramas are more scaled to 6-inch, so she looks very lost on this one. But yeah, I would love to get some more playsets and things. So that like Tantive Corridor is looking good. I'm thinking about something like that. And yeah, I've already got my Ewok village as well, but it would be nice to maybe pick up some of the vintage ones and use some of the more modern figures on it. That might look pretty cool. There was plenty of playsets from back in the day that hopefully I'll be able to pick up. Would you guys like to see some of those playsets sort of like re-reviewed almost? Like, so some of the older playsets, would you like to see me put those on the channel? Try and hunt down some old Star Warsy playsets? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, such a nice character, and like I say, you can play around with the lightsabers and try all different styles and things. Normally she has one backwards, one forwards. I do always find that I like the longer lightsaber for the defense and the shorter lightsaber for her attack. But I think it's the other way around when she's doing it on the TV series. I'm pretty sure she has the shorter one as the defense lightsaber. But either way, very cool. And she looks awesome. Would you like to see me review more TVC characters? Let me know in the comments, guys. I do have a few more to do anyway, including Paplu, and I've got Hondo Onaka, and I think we've got a Padme and Anakin down there as well. So let us know which TVC figure you'd like to see get reviewed next. And thank you very much for watching. Guys, let's head on back to the main cam and finish off this video. I can't get it to stand. So guys, what are your thoughts on this Ahsoka? Let us know in the comments down below. If you did enjoy today's review, then please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us, it really helps us out, and helps us to keep making awesome videos. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye!
Sorry, Sculpt, I'm still getting used to my programming.
We do hope you enjoyed your tour of Mandalore and will come back soon.